Hi folks, doing something a little different today. As you can see, sitting alone, pardon the camera work. You'll see a couple notes back here behind me. What I wanted to sit down with you today about was to just do a quick reminder of why Unite the Divided podcast exists. About 70 episodes ago, I sat down with Dr. Roy Arnold, a 50-plus year practicing physician and pulmonologist. The reason why I sat down with him was, first of all, he agreed to it. Secondly, I wasn't happy with the information that I was getting from the news media or from any other local physicians or regional physicians for that matter. What we all discovered during COVID was people who agreed on almost everything, politically or socially or whatever, had a fracture when it came to COVID. I had really good friends that I thought were really good friends who excluded me and my family from events because of our vaccination determination and our refusal to take the COVID vaccine. So me and Dr. Roy set out on a journey to discuss what happened during COVID, and it's really opened my eyes to a lot of different things. To get to the point, at the top of the whiteboard there, you'll see a gentleman by the name of Dr. John Cambell. Please do a YouTube search for Dr. John Cambell, and you'll see Florida funds ivermectin cancer study. This has just been released in the last few days. Today it's mid-November. Dr. John has been someone that me and Dr. Roy have listened to over the last few years. We've dug into the things that he's saying. We don't agree with everything that he says every time, but he has been very consistently accurate over time. Why is this important? Well, as the next medical incident comes down the pipeline, the goal for Unite the Divided for me was to get to the heart of what it was closest to truth when it came to the next medical pandemic or anything else that we were being told by big media. What we learned over the last few years is the media and YouTube and other platforms are censoring people because of some of the things they're saying online that do no harm to people. That was a really big deal during COVID because of the ivermectin story. And if you haven't been watching the podcast since the beginning, let me just summarize. Ivermectin was a buzzword for a while because it was an alternative treatment, not the vaccine, and people were using it with success. I don't want to get into the details of it and the facts and the data. You just need to know that Big Pharma could not allow the vaccine to be rolled out as it was if there was another path to health or potentially curing COVID. If not curing it, at least treating it as best it could be in the moment. So Dr. Roy and I started talking about what we coined as the golden handcuffs and the golden duct tape. What does that mean? That means most doctors are afraid or unable to say things even though they might believe them to be true. And this is not my opinion. This is just something that I've heard. Let's get right to Dr. John Cambell. Dr. John Cambell, in the video that I'm going to share in the first link of this video, if you go to the comments section, I'll share it just below, is going to dance around the subject of what he's trying to tell you. The reason he does that is because of golden duct tape and golden handcuffs that YouTube and other platforms are pushing on us. At the end of the day, what I'm getting at is I strongly believe that most cancer, or many of the cancers that we've been dealing with for the last decade or two, are on the path of being cured. Now, that doesn't mean all cancers. That doesn't mean we don't have more research to do. But the video talks about research that's being done in Florida. That's not funded by pharma. That's funded by the state of Florida. And it's going to give us data and science, actual science over time. So the reason why I want you to watch this video is if you or someone that you know is struggling with cancer, or even if you have an animal that has some cancer, this video, Dr. John Cambell are asking questions and bringing people to the stage that might help us get to the bottom of what's going on. As always, thanks to Uncle Jerry, thanks to Jeff, thanks to other folks that are chipping into the podcast on a monthly basis. I hope to do more of these individual pods, real short clips from, maybe a couple times a week. As always, sending love to you all. Looking forward to the next podcast here in just a couple days. Take care.